Oh yeah, let me open up a tab for you too.
Just so that would.
Got some tunes going too. Just
Mm-hmm.
for the people at home. You know what I'm saying?
Send your playlist to me.
Oh yeah. I got you. Let me. This is. If you want to, you can also import this into your Nightbot and play it through like on the Nightbot website, and then you can do like current song and people can like see the song playing and shit like that, but let me get that list here now.
That is lit. How do you do that?
I think there's I forgot what the command was.
Is
I'll
it like
Mhm.
so what you do is go to playlist, plus a song request?
Yeah, it's hold on. I'll send you I didn't make the podcast playlist. This is just like the one I use for games and shit. But
No words.
There's that one. I believe it's in that shit. Not commands. Yeah, song requests, playlist, and then from there you just copy the link to that playlist. Playlist. Let's see. Oh, import. Yeah, you hit import. Copy that link, and then it'll like put everything in there. Yo, Shadow, what's going on, brother? Holy shit, we already got people in here.
Yo.
Oh, what's going on, Shadow?
With no biggie, no biggie. You could definitely show me after we get done.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm just gonna play some. Oh no.
Hold on, I gotta back this song up because this shit's fire.
Wait,
It's like I gotta hear it again,
Run that shit back, Playboy.
Yeah, I had to run it back one time. You know what I mean, bro? This shit's nice and jazzy. I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I want the vibes to be. On Fire Emblem, just chilling before work. Okay. You love to see it,
sir.
Bro. Love to see
Love
it.
the vibes.
Hey, man, thanks for pulling up. We're still getting everything started. Obviously we're doing the podcast thing. We're gonna have more members soon enough. We just kind of did this on a spur of a moment, so it's a nice test run, getting everything set up, you know what I mean. Yeah, so we got some music. Now I'm here to support the homies. Hey, bro, always, man. Love to see the love. I love the love, I'm always down to support the boys.
We giving love. We giving love.
Yeah, exactly. Looking like Netero from Hunter x Hunter. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, you.
So let's see. You got music playing on your side of the stream and everything like that going too?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, we good now.
Yes, sir.
We in the vibe. Gotta turn down. Thank y'all for turning into the Uncanny Vibes first
ever podcast. We got Kbmay here. Also, anybody that's in the chat, hit that exclamation collab. Direct you right to KB's channel and drop him a follow for me, please. Do it for me, please. Go follow that man.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna let you know something though. We got the same exact command in my channel. You gotta go give my boy Uncanny Phantom a follow.
There it is. See? They go to your channel, and they go to your channel from my channel. They use your command, go right back to mine. Follow up on both sides. Everyone wins. Free entertainment for everybody.
We all eating.
Everybody
as a family.
Oh shit, we got Gats in here. What's going on? And Frozen Zerker? Oh shit. Oh shit. We haven't even started yet. We are, I love it, man.
We're not even here yet.
We haven't got to the exciting stuff. You know? Hey, guys. I know you just made it in. I don't know if you heard what I had said earlier, but exclamation collab. Go follow Kbmay, please, if you don't already. Please do it for me. Please. I'm asking you. I'm begging you to go follow him.
Please go and follow my boy Uncanny Phantom. All you gotta do is just put exclamation point collab. Y'all know the vibes. Go do what y'all need to do.
Yes, sir.
And
all right. So
too bad I can't spell collab.
Let's see. Let me try it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfect.
Keep adding an E to it. I'm an idiot.
You're good. You're good. All right. So honestly, I think we just dive right into this. So, you know, I'm Uncanny Phantom. I guess we'll just do a quick, rundown of what we get into. So this is our first podcast. We're getting started with this. It's going to be generally focused around like games, comics, a little bit of anime because I'm not as well versed in that. You know what I mean? But we'll get into those topics and hopefully, everyone just finds something that they get interested in from, our discussions, what we talk about. This is, obviously the first show that we're doing. It's just me and KB. We kind of did this off rip. It wasn't really anything scheduled too far ahead. We're gonna have more members very soon, guys. I promise. We're gonna get more. But we're just,
the whole gang.
The whole gang, bro. The whole gang. It's gonna be a very fun time. But we hope to just bring you the entertainment for this first one. And yeah, so we'll get into it. So KB, so I gotta ask you, man, what would you say, or like one of your favorite game series, or like off rip, just like right now, what would you say your favorite game series is?
That's a lot of pressure.
I gotta do it to you, man.
You did it to me there, Melly. You did it to me there. But I want to say right now, with me being a huge Resident Evil fan, it's my number one right now. It's been very consistent, -6, but we trugging along. I'm enjoying the ride. Resident Evil 8 is fantastic. And not only that, we got Resident Evil 8 DLC. Resident Evil 8 DLC that's been rumored for so many, how many, like a year, some change now,
yeah,
bro.
I think it has been like over a year, right?
Yeah, there's I'm fiending for it like a crackhead. Like I need it, bro. It's like goddamn.
Right. Honestly, Resident Evil is such a solid series, man. Like, going from, like, me personally, I never really was big into it as a kid. My cousin, I always watched him play, like the Resident Evil 4 back on PlayStation 2, which was, a millennia ago. That tells you how old we are. But like, I didn't really get into it myself, like playing it, until Resident Evil 2 Remake dropped, which was back in 2019. And I didn't even get that game on launch. Like, I got it on a sale just because I was like, well, it's Capcom. Y'all know I love Capcom. You know what I mean? So, I got it in a Humble Bundle sale. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll give it a try. And sure enough, now 70 hours into the RE2, playing it over and over again. It's definitely a valid, number one series to have.
Yeah, man, it's definitely been a journey, especially for us Resident Evil fans. Like I said, Resident Evil 6 had so much potential, but it was just like, you guys did too much. Chill out.
Yeah, they kind of went like full on action game, and I feel like in that regard of it being more of an action genre at that point, it probably succeeded in doing that, but they strayed away from their original formula, what made it Resident Evil,
Precisely. So, just like how you put me on the spotlight, right? I'm gonna have to do this to you, my boy. I'm gonna have to.
Oh boy.
What's your favorite video game series, or top one, top three, whatever? Just Educator brother, what's your
Ooh.
favorite right now?
You know, I don't think I gave you the decency of getting top 3, so I got to do a top 1. We got to make this hard, you know. We got to do the challenging ones, you know. God damn. See, like a lot of people would probably say, you know, a lot of people that know me, let's say Marvel 3, you know, because I've put way too many hours on Marvel 3 across PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 to PC, you know, like countless hours, you know what I mean? Damn, that's hard. But I'm like so torn on Mega Man because you can obviously the profile, like, you know, you got base.exe and there's so many facets to Mega Man as a series. I gotta go with my heart. Honestly, I gotta go with my heart. It's gotta be Marvel vs. Capcom. That crossover element is just too godlike, you know? It's too good. Too good.
I feel it, bro. I feel it. Womi, my brother, thank you for tuning in, my G. Please give my boy Phantom a follow! !collab.
Oh, yes, sir.
We're about to get into the conversation, like the main topic in a few. So stick here. We here with it. But right now, brother Phantom is talking about his favorite video game series, which is Marvel series.
You know,
Marvel
like
vs. Capcom.
It's just so iconic. You know what I mean? Like you have Marvel Legends. I mean, we're not going to talk about Infinite. You know what I mean? That's one project that it had its time, I guess, and it wasn't a very good one. But Marvel as a legacy, like Marvel vs. Capcom, with all the X-Men characters. Oh, Larry Core with the follow? Yo, thank you for following, Larry. I appreciate that,
brother
boss,
Larry,
man.
for following my good sir.
Oh man, we're having a blast. We haven't even gotten 30 minutes into this, and I'm already having a great damn time. I appreciate that, Larry. So just Marvel vs. Capcom as a series, you know, going from X-Men Children of the Atom and, you know, having Akuma in there, and then they sprinkle in a little bit of that Capcom flavor, and they kept doing it, so they, you know, finally went all out and did Marvel vs. Capcom. It's just like, man, like, you know, just that crossover to me, it might not be as big as you know, other games nowadays that have done larger crossovers, which we will also get into later in the show. You can obviously tell, but it's been one of those series that's just so legendary, you know, and it has to be my top one. I can't not make it my top one, you know.
I definitely feel you there, my brother. I definitely feel you there. So now that we get
with the follow, I'm sorry, KB. I didn't mean to cut you off. We just, it's too much love going on, you know, man. I love to see this, man. I appreciate both of y'all with the follows.
So it's all good, my brother. So now that our icebreaker is done, where the main discussion that we're talking about today is one of the biggest, not even one of them, the biggest fighting game experience happened next week, Evo.
Evolution, baby.
Evolution. Your boy KB will be there. I entered Tekken and Dragon Ball. I want to place number 1. However, you know, expectations. That's my expectations out of myself. I'm not pressuring myself, but I will be there along with my brother Gato. We're gonna have a blast.
Oh yeah. But I'll tell you what, Evo is gonna be a great time for you guys, and I don't think there was a however. You know, you putting limits on your expectations. Now you're gunning for number 1 spot, and I believe it. You know, I'm there rooting for you. I'm gonna be at home cheering, but you know, I'll be watching the matches. Believe me.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. And for everyone that's not here, I can educate you and let you know what Evo is. Evo is a fighting game tournament where we have a bunch of people come from all across the world. It's basically the New York City Comic-Con or San Diego Comic-Con of fighting games. And they gather up and they battle out for number 1. You probably heard, you know, Sonic Fox winning a couple of times. Um, sheesh. Bunch of fighting game players that's like elite. Like, there's so many to name, bro. But then this is a time where you get the network game. One of the huge YouTubers named Maximilian Dude is will be there. Just good, nice. It's a
Just
convention in a
community.
sense. It's a community, and it's a convention where everyone gather around, duke it out for number one.
Right,
So
and Evo is just such like a for the fighting game community as a whole. It is such a just like massive event, and everyone just everyone's there to enjoy fighting games, and even if you don't play the same type of game or play MK Mortal Kombat players don't play Street Fighter, or Uniclear players don't play KOF, or whatever the case may be, everyone's still just like, oh man, like that's that's cool. Like it's a very respectful space, and everyone's like it's a great time. It's a great tournament.
so for all those people, for everyone that's here, what do you guys look forward to actually watching? And if in Evo, if you are into fighting games, what do you guys are actually into watching? Like, what are you guys looking forward to watching? My bad.
Yeah, like me personally, funny enough, a lot of the games that I don't play, I enjoy watching a lot more, even if I don't know much of it. So it's kind of like almost like from a casual standpoint to me. Like Street Fighter 5, I don't play as often, but I can watch that like at a higher level and still really enjoy myself with it. But yeah, I mean, for the audience, yeah, I'd like to know what their opinions are too, like what kind of games they want to see. Do they like fast-paced stuff? Do they like more methodical, slower games, or in between, if they do enjoy fighting games, or like what they like to see,
So, Wami, my brother, I know you're a Tekken player. Or, however, are you gonna be at Evo next week, Wami? I don't know if you are, but wanted to check in, see if you are going to. And Larry, what kind of fighting games do you like? Like, what's your expectations? Like,
Gat says, oh, he's been wanting to go since 2013. Damn, man. So it's been like 10 years that you've been wanting to actually attend, and well, this weekend is finally going to be the day, right? Or the weekend, not the day. Skullgirls
wow.
is the game I enjoy watching the most. Oh, you know what, man? Skullgirls is that game is an experience to watch. I can't play it worth a damn, and I never will be able to. But spectating like a lot of top players, to Kill Sage, Sonic Fox, Wing Zero, other players like that, and seeing top eights, it's always exciting. Like it's always riveting. It's a blast. Even if you see like the same characters, just like the set play, different tactics people use, like it's exciting. Tekken is also one of the best to watch. Absolutely, it has been for how long's that game been out? Since like 2015. Well, console release 2017, right? So, but it's been about 5 years now, roughly, give or take. And that game is still entertaining to watch. So that's just a mastercraft,
Mm-hmm. Oh, Larry. Well, even though you don't play a ton, hey, look, man. If you like to watch it, just check out Evo, man. Definitely check out Evo. It's going to be an experience. You may even fall in love with a fighting game or two that you don't even know anything about, but just like to watch it and like, oh, let me just try it out, and then you could be like the next pro player up and coming. So
exactly. Like honestly, even if you never do like touch a fighting game, but you just want to spectate, there's a lot of people like that too. And frankly, that's actually very good for a games community, because it just gets people excited. And like, even if you do decide to like buy the game and say you don't like it, I mean, it's like, well, that's fine. But just like, if it grabs you, like there's something that like grabs you about the game, like, oh, that character did this combo and that, and like that player, you see it at a high level, it's like, oh, that might like motivate you to actually get into that. And that's something that I feel is very beautiful about fighting games, is I see you got that picture there. Yeah, is just being able to see high level play to me, and just getting hype, like especially being like in Discord calls with friends, and everyone's just getting excited, seeing like, whoa, that Millia just did that setup. Oh, she crossed up. Oh, and like a lot of the terminology sounds crazy because like, what is this guy talking about? But like when you're really into it, it's it's exciting, man. It's nothing like it.
Yeah. Oh, Larry, you played a bit of Smash, man.
Smash is so fun.
Smash is so fun to watch.
Smash is fun to watch, fun to play. You can't go wrong with it ever.
It's your number one party game with items, but it's competitive Smash. Like I already know, like it's a beautiful to watch, especially when you learn the vocabulary, like what Brother Phantom said. Like it's a lot of terminologies. And yeah, they can pull out some crazy stuff. And there's like a lot, like fighting games have like their own terminology. And there's actually a website where it has like the terminology of, when someone says Oki, like in a full term, it's actually Okuzima. And it's like, what is it? And, it's something fun. Like, what I've always loved about fighting games, and I host and believe, fighting game players are by far the most hardest working people in their community, because they don't only play fighting games, they also play a ton of other games. But it's also, you have to learn, you have to be able to learn and adapt. And it's not like a shooter where you could just, oh well, I'm just gonna shoot this person, or you have a team. No, it's you versus another person. If you win, you lose. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. It's like it puts your skills to the test, and it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure for a fighting game player. You legit had going against a person, and you got 5,000 people watching you. They're critiquing every single thing you do. So just imagine you're going on one of the biggest stages on the world of Evo, and you would have over 5,000 people watching. It's insane. And Larry, and Smash is usually at Evo. However, they're not at Evo this year, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll definitely be diving into some Smash Brothers a bit later in this podcast, and I'm looking forward to that discussion too. Let's see. Just Kbmay High says, one thing about Evo is that anyone can look and enjoy. Exactly. Like anybody can just tune in, and even if you don't fully grasp what's going on in the game, like you don't have to know like, oh, what's the frame data you do? Like you don't have to like piece all that together. If it's just visually like, whoa, like he's kicking that guy's ass and like he's making it look good, or whatever, just like is visually stimulating to you, like that's enough to just be like, damn, like that's cool, and like to keep you watching. It's not underground like other tourneys. Evo is one of, if not the biggest tournament. Oh, it's the biggest, like absolutely, without a doubt. Like it's the biggest tournament in the world. Like people come from every part of, from Asia, from, people from North America, South America, everywhere to compete at Evo, because it's that big of an event. And, we'll always expect announcements, which we'll also get into a bit later. Lots of different things at Evolution. Like they go all out, like all the fighting game developers, fans, it's the biggest fighting game event without a doubt.
So I know that this will be my first experience in Evo, but Brother Phantom, tell me about your previous experience with Evo. And
yes.
And what did you do while you were there?
So this was my first ever Evo attending. This was back in 2019, and it was an amazing experience. I remember going with some old friends of mine. We drove very early in the morning on Thursday morning leading into Friday to check in our hotel and getting to the site and getting our registration badges. And one thing I will say is that the line is extremely long, and y'all might want to bring some nose plugs while you're in line, because I'm gonna be honest, it smells. It's gonna smell, and there's some fellas that don't understand hygiene there. Sadly, it's the sad truth. But aside from that, once you actually get into the venue, into the Mandalay, and just see everything set up, it's just like, damn, this is like, it's not just like people only playing fighting games huddled around. Like that is like the main focus there, but it is through and through a fighting game convention, down to like people selling merchandise. That's where I got my, oh shoot, wish I could turn my camera on, but I have like a keychain with Magneto, Jin, and Gambit from Marvel vs. Capcom. That's where I got that keychain from, and a poster of like Mega Man Zero. So there's like so much more outside of just the fighting game stuff that you can do there. And they have like casual setups. They have the stages where the main games are being played. They have side tournaments. Like there's so much you can do there, where if you're even remotely into fighting games a little bit, there's something for everybody. Like you will not be bored there, So it's a great experience, and nobody's like, in my experience, everyone was pretty much friendly. I didn't really run into anybody toxic or weird. I remember standing in line and talking to guys, telling them, I was like, yeah, it's like my first EVO. I've been wanting to go since 2011, seeing UMVC 3 finals. And they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. It's like, they're like, what's your favorite game to play or like watch? And I obviously said Marvel 3. They're like, yeah, that is like the #1 spectating game for sure. I was like, yeah, I love playing, I love watching, I just love everything about that game, And I think I want to say they were like Soul Calibur players or something. I was like, dude, Soul Calibur's sick, And so it's just like, it's a good time, and everyone just, like being able to have discussions with each other. I think my friend actually got a photo with Max while he was there too. I was too nervous to ask him. I was like, no, I'm just gonna not, But you just see all these people, and like, if you're really rooted into the FGC, you'll notice like, oh, that's Saint right there that plays Tekken 7. Oh, that's Chris G. Oh, there's Nakio, and like just everybody at the event. It's a great time,
hmm Man, I definitely feel that like getting into the competitive scene, meeting really cool, nice people, like great people in like from New York, um, people like Coach Steve, um, really cool person. Kelso 2 times, that's my brother. He plays Mortal Kombat and Dragon Ball. That's my man. Great person, great vibes. Sheesh, you got who? Who do we talk to? We talked to Anakin. My homie and I talked to Anakin for like 40 minutes, just talking about Tekken and things like that. Chopping it up with Pork Chop, and it was just like, bro, like when I went to Summer Jam, it was just like a great vibe, man, and just just talking. I actually called Pork Chop as he was leaving. Got a picture with him. He was stale shirt, so definitely check that out.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man, it's great. Like, the fighting game community is great, and it just sucks that we're not like, they're not supported as much, or we're not supported as much, because it's not the shooters, it's not the mainstay. But it's like, it is what it is. But going on, well, passing over that, this will be my first Evo attending, and
yes, sir.
I'm totally excited and stoked to see and play casual matches with friends that I know in the fighting game community, as well as new friends. I'm really stoked about it, because it's a new environment, and it's an environment where you got Soul Calibur players, Tekken players, Skullgirl players,
KOF, yeah, Street Fighter, like everyone's just blended, right?
Everyone just blended, and just like talking, learning, and then having that conversation. Phantom and I were talking like yesterday, I believe. It was the day before. We're just like how no one's selfish about giving information about learning new techniques, or as what people call them, tech. If you guys, let me pause. If you have any questions about any like, fighting game terminologies, ask me. I'll try my best to break it down for you. Go from there. But
Yeah, and
so
just having that like connection, like between going back to your point about different types of players, Soul Calibur and Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, just like having everyone connected, even if you don't know much about that game, like everyone just like has a good appreciation for each community and like that level of respect, and it's just it's a good feeling just to have everybody just like respecting each other's games and like, oh, that's hype. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, that looks sick. Like stuff like that.
yeah, yeah, that's always a beautiful feeling. Like it was like, oh yeah, your game was trash. Like how a lot of Call of Duty players like, oh yeah, Black Ops 2 is trash or whatever. Rainbow Six is trash. You won't get that. It's like, yo, you like I respect what you do. It's like it's a common ground. It's a common, it's common respect. It's a genuine respect.
Exactly.
And I thoroughly enjoy that, the respect portion. But I just can't wait just to meet new people. Play like legit. Like it's a certain adrenaline. It's a certain adrenaline. I lie to you not. When you're playing fighting games and you're playing the person right next to you or right across from you, and it's so like so shocking and just so like nerve-wracking. Like you get a rush from it. Like, oh, it's like you're going at 120, 130 miles an hour while you're playing like a fighting, like while you're playing the game, or like my bad, when you're on 120 or 130 as you're driving it, but you're playing a fighting game, and it's like you're really testing everything you learned, every technique, every situation you practice, and you're testing against this person to see and catch a pattern, um, even down to learning frame data. Like frame data is like, that's a whole nother conversation, but learning what to punish what. But it's like competing, man, it's a phenomenal feeling. I was playing against Enzim, and you know, it was like I just froze because it was like, yo, this is a man that plays Gears of War competitively and Dragon Ball, and it was just like, first game I just stiffened up, but then I started calming down, reading him, and I was like, okay, I'm understanding, even though I lost. But it's just a nice feeling. So just imagine that you're playing against multiple different kinds of people, and they may not even understand you, but they love the game that you love, and that could be your next friend, and they're teaching you their language. It's a beautiful experience.
Yeah, it's a beautiful feeling, just like, and especially like making friends out of somebody that you like might have competed with, rather than actually like becoming, well, they can be like your rival in like a friendly sense, where it's like, yeah, like I do want to like eventually surpass that person and like actually beat them at some point. But it's also just like a great feeling where it's, you can ask them for advice, like, hey, like, when you're doing this move, like what would be the answer to that? And then they actually be like, oh, well, you can try doing this, that, and like, you can throw out an assist and then see if you can mix me up, and just different things like that. And just that having that community actually like being of help to each other, and just that feeling, it's like, damn, man, like this really is a like true, in this true sense of the word, a community, and yeah, it's a great feeling. And I think back to your point about like when competition wise, the other thing I do like about fighting games is that it is 1v1 essentially, like, so it's everything's on you. Well, games, that's not true, but like games can be like 3 characters, like 3v3, but you're controlling all 3 of those characters, so it's still like at the end of the day on you. and you have to make the right reads. You have to, find patterns to break through their defense, your enemy's defense, and different things like that. So it's a really engaging experience, and there's nothing like it compared to different shooter games where you have a team and it's like almost easier to blame them, which you should you can be like, damn, I could have done this better either way, but I do find in shooter games I kind of blame my teammates a lot, sadly. But fighting games, it's all on you,
and I have a whole nother conversation, topic that I want to talk about, but it's like, fighting games really have a wide variety of teaching you about life, just like how Phantom said, it's just you against your opponent, and so whatever you do with your characters, that's on you. So, and I feel like it teaches you about accountability. So it's not like, oh well, if you got opened up by your opponent, you can't say, oh no, he didn't, the game did this, or my friend did this. No, you did. And
Yeah,
it's the
it's
same
all on
thing.
you.
And it's the same thing with life. It's legit accountability. I did this, I have to make up for it, or I have to fix this. So, but that's a whole nother thing. But more so, fighting games, legit. I'm excited to go to Evo, my first Evo. My girlfriend will be coming with me. There's been a huge support.
That's going to
Shout
be
out
a
to
wonderful experience for both of you guys. I'm excited now.
Yeah, and it's also a time where you can meet up with friends. Like, Gato and I have been friends for almost 2 years. This will be my first time ever meeting him in person. So I'm really, Gato, who else? Rudy's coming. And it's just it's going to be beautiful. Just to meet them and take pictures. We don't even have to stay at the venue, and we go places, but just to be with my friends that we stayed hours in BC. It's gonna be a beautiful experience. Just know, I let you know, Gato, Shadow. Rudy. I am gonna give y'all a hug and pick y'all up. I'm a big dude, okay? I'm a big dude, so you be like, God damn, KB's a fucking giant. Okay, I'm only 6'2", but I'm built like a fucking Brock Lesnar, a mini Brock Lesnar. But yeah, man, that's what I'm most excited about, the Evo experience.
Yeah, that's going to be a very fun experience for everyone all around. I can't wait to see the pictures from you guys, you and Gats and Rudy all taking photos together at Evo, and just vibing in Vegas, doing whatever you guys do. That's going to be an awesome experience. If you don't mind, I do want to go a little bit off script and ask you guys a question. This could be for everybody, including us on the podcast. So we did mention Evo announcements and things, and this is slightly different from that. But I did want to bring up, what would you guys want to see for fighting games in the next 10 years? What kind of projects would you like to see, whether you something you want to make up, or a sequel to a series, or just an idea that you'd come off the top of your head? What would you want to see?
First and foremost, I would like Marvel 4, duh.
You're tugging at my heartstrings here with that one.
You and I both. But I feel like it will be so underrated. That's so underrated and it's so needed. I would like a Kingdom Hearts fighting game.
Okay, I could see that.
Kingdom Hearts has a wide variety of characters. And yeah, at One Piece, One Piece,
Yeah.
yes, Naruto, yes, but something that's gonna draw a crowd in. Kingdom Hearts has a ton of fans, and Sora versus King Mickey, or Donald versus Riku. It's just it's so many.
Lots of
It's like it's so
possibilities, right?
it's a lots of possibilities, and there's a lot of villains in there too that you can play as. So I would like to see a Kingdom Hearts fighting game. I'm not gonna lie, it's like, and the environments in Kingdom Hearts are fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Mm, it's like amazing, and it's just like there's so much you could do with it. But
Plus
how about
having
you?
like those Disney, like those Disney worlds as stages, along with the actual original Kingdom Hearts, like what's that? The Hollow Bastion, and the other environments that they created. That's something I actually never thought about as a Kingdom Hearts fighting game. That's an interesting one. I like that. That's an interesting take. So
What
yeah,
about
High
you, brother
says
Phantom?
One Piece fighting game. Honestly, I would be all over the top of a One Piece fighting game. As like a tag team, similar in like the vein of Dragon Ball Fighters, just with different things I'd change, but that's another discussion. Marvel 4 would be another one that I would love to see. That's, obviously for my, that's tugging at my heartstrings very, if it's done right and they have all the characters I want. Oh, man. But I'm going to say something that I think a lot of people would want, and this might never happen, or if it did, this would be like the one and only time that a game like this would ever happen, is a DC versus Marvel game. Now, I know that DC has Injustice, like NetherRealm has made Injustice 1 and 2, a rumored 3 coming, or something else in the works. We're not gonna, I don't know what it could be. But if somehow, Disney or Marvel Studios, whatever, Marvel Games, whatever division is in charge of their video games, and Warner Brothers came to an agreement, like an even split or whatever sort of agreement, to make a DC versus Marvel fighting game, and just build upon that from, starting roster would, it's almost like that would be like a game where it has to be like drawn for years and years, because nobody would be satisfied, at a certain point with certain characters not being in the roster. But if they could make a DC versus Marvel game happen, like, I would be all over the top of it, That's like a dream come true type of thing. And you could like throw in the guest characters. I know guest characters are a hot topic, but you could throw in, like, if they could do it again, Spawn. I know he's an MK11, but I would love to see him again. Throw in like Homelander, or like just other comic characters, and things like that. Oh man, that would be like chef's kiss to me,
Nah, I definitely feel you there, brother.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
I see High says One Piece fighting game. He wants it like Skullgirls, okay, where you can pick one character or two characters or three characters on your team. Yeah, like have freedom of choice, and it balances out with the health bar, automatic Sabo, man. Sabo is so cool. Sabo is so damn cool, dude. I don't blame you one bit.
The Flame Emperor.
Yeah, I would kill for a One Piece game too. I'd be all over it, especially if they got to the current like arc that they're at the end of Wano. Oh man, that would be a phenomenal game.
Facts. I totally feel you. I totally feel you, my brother. I'm excited. Like, there's just so many possibilities. Man. So now let's get back on track. So Phantom told me that there are actual panels on at Evo. What were some panels that you seen at Evo, Phantom?
So some of the panels, well, I actually didn't attend this one, and I wasn't even aware that this company was going to be at Evolution because they did specialize in MOBAs, and the MOBA that they specialized in was League of Legends. So it was Riot Games was there, and
wow.
Sadly, I did not attend, but I did see the video of the announcement of, I think it was Tom or Tony Cannon, one of the two, where they had confirmed, they're like, yeah, we're working on a fighting game at Riot, but I'm sure you guys already knew that, and yeah, I wish I was there like for that panel, because I was like, already there's a lot of speculation around Riot making a fighting game after that studio that was developing Rising Thunder was bought by them, and so it was like, okay, it's gonna happen, and I just kind of wish I was there, because obviously League of Legends, despite the community and how people feel about that game, it has played a good like part of my competitive playing life, or competitive gaming life rather. So it's it's important, and then to see it come into a fighting game, and there's lots of lore and everything else involved in that game. It was nice to hear that it was finally getting a game in a format that I actually really enjoy. So that was something I regret attending, but I do know that I think Arc System Works has panels. I wasn't sure if Capcom had a panel. I was so overwhelmed like that year. Like I was so unorganized and overwhelmed by like everything going on at EVO, like seeing huge Marvel cabinets and other things like that, that I sadly wasn't paying attention to the like different panels. But next time I for sure need to.
Word. I feel that. I didn't even know they had panels like until Phantom told me. I was like, yo, so I won't have to like go wax niggas all the time and like in the gaming lounge. I could go and do more shit. I was like, yes. So, but I'm looking forward to playing Street Fighter 6, baby.
Oh man,
I'm so stoked about playing Street Fighter 6. Also, I'm not only that I'm like really happy and stoked about that. I want to like I want to see like a lot of like clothing merch along with video game like controller merch. I'm really really excited to see that and such. Yeah, it's and I'm pretty sure Capcom should have a panel, so I really want to like check them out. I want to see if there's gonna be a panel for like Project L.
That would be awesome if they do. You know what? Honestly, I think it is. I know they've been saying at Riot that they keep going dark and they're gonna not show as much info, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're due for another like small update by Evo time, because I don't know when the next great opportunity for them to do that is. Maybe like their own Riot showcase, which I remember one of them happened in October. But I mean, this is Evolution. You've got every single fighting game head in the planet is watching Evolution, and casuals alike too. Like people who even are interested in League and see Project L, they're probably a good demographic of people viewing for Project L. So why wouldn't they have something, at least like a character trailer, to see like, oh, here's a new person, Yasuo, or whatever they do, something, anything for it. The key says, yeah, they'd be crazy to not show anything about Project L this Evo. It's the prime place. Yeah, perfect opportunity. Like, right? There's so many eyeballs watching. Like, there is so many eyeballs watching. And this is the first time, exactly, Gats. First Evo in a couple of years. Yeah, like 2020, we didn't have, an in-person event because of events. And then 2021, we were still recovering from said events. So now we finally have it back in person. There's so many people that are going. There's going to be so many people watching, so many people excited. You've got to show something. Even if you don't it doesn't have to be a crazy announcement. It doesn't have to be like beta starting, though that would make people lose their shit. And I would like that. I'd personally like to hear something like that. But even if they just show a new character trailer and then say like more news coming soon at some point, something, just anything, please.
What's up, brother Fox? Yoko Rose in the chat.
Oh, Fox Demon Gaming, yes sir. Welcome, man. Thanks for joining the podcast. Being the KB stream. By the way, guys, anyone that is in the chat, gonna hit that collab button. Please, if you do not follow Kbmay, go hit that link and drop him a follow. Please do it for me.
Vice
Please.
versa. Exclamation point. Collab. Do it.
Right, Key. Just like literally something, anything. Also, KB, I'm very jealous of you guys. You get to play Street Fighter 6, and I am. That's like literally. I think the 3 games that I'm most excited for right now is Street Fighter 6 and NRS's next game, which I'm hoping. Oh, Fox Demon Game, yo, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you. Guys, if you don't follow KB, please go over there and follow him up. But my top 3 fighting games that I'm like anticipating right now is easily Street Fighter 6 because I'm a y'all know I love Capcom. Come on now, come on, and that game looks fire.
What's going on, my brother?
The next NetherRealm Studios game, I'm hoping it's Injustice, or if it's that rumored Marvel game, that'd be great too. And Project L, those are the top 3 for me that I'm really stoked for. So I need need something out of Project L, please, bro, please.
Yeah, after chatting with Kill Sage, after playing against him in Glitch, him and I had, we're talking about One Piece and we were talking about Project L. He's like, that's one of the biggest games he's really looking forward to. So, even now in the chatting with Sonic Fox and just, it's definitely a lot of people are really looking forward to this game. But also, did y'all know Sonic Fox is actually creating his own fighting game? He tweets it. Yeah, he's tweeting about it. He tweets about it all the time. So
wow.
He talked about it. But it has to be some information, some announcements, just something of any sort. So I'm really looking forward to Project L. I'm really looking forward to Street Fighter 6. I'm really looking forward to KOF, of course.
More updates.
More updates to KOF. I'm really curious to see what ArcSys is going to do. What's the next project? Brother Fox, I see you, my man. But,
yeah, I'll tell you what, ArcSys has really been busting their asses lately with games. Since 2018, at least from what I've noticed. I know they've been doing updates on Xrd, they did Rev 2, and then they patched things like that. But from what I've noticed since 2018 with Fighters, that was obviously in conjunction with Namco, but I think they were doing most of the development on that game. And then they did BlazBlue Cross Tag in that same year. And 2019, I don't remember any games that they had dropped, but I do know 2020 they did Grand Blue. And then Strive was supposed to come out in 2020 as well, and that ended up being 2021. And then DNF Duel is now their latest project, plus updating all of those under the umbrella, So they've been busting their asses and really holding up. Oh, and Under Night is also a ArcSys and French Bread conjunction project as well. But just still, that's a lot of fighting games from one studio in a short span of time,
Yeah, ArcSys has been killing it. I'm definitely excited to see what's gonna happen next with them. Especially Guilty Gear. I love watching Guilty Gear, but I'm not a Guilty Gear player. But I would love to see Johnny, because Johnny's my favorite character.
Oh yeah. He's got so much swag, everyone loves Johnny. You look at that man, he's got the brim, that hat. Oh, Jesus, dude, and the sword. If you don't like Johnny, you have some real issues with yourself, that you need to resolve, Let's see, Gat says prior review. Oh yeah, crossplay for Strive. That's right. That's supposed to be summer. No, they're for sure gonna announce that at Evo. 100%. There's no other opportunity. Summer's almost over. We're tomorrow's August, so they're 100% gonna do I feel maybe the first 2 characters of season 2 they'll show, and then announce the crossplay beta starts. I don't know, right after Evo or some weird shit, or right after Finals Day or Monday, whatever. Let's see what else we got. I'm surprised we haven't got another DLC. Yeah, they're probably just gonna save that for Evolution. Yeah. Yeah, they've been like, with Strive, news has been a bit dry since the end of season 1, but I think we're gonna get a good amount come Evo time.
Yeah, facts. Um, we've already been talking about game reveals. However, I want to see the project that the Mr. Troll, the GOAT himself, Ed Boon. I want to see what he's working on. I'm
I,
really curious about.
I am dying to see what he's working on, honestly, because like a part of me, like a big part of me, really wants Injustice 3 because I'm just a big DC fan,
Hmm.
But whether it ends up being Mortal Kombat 12, I don't know if. Well, I don't know if I was gonna be like excited for Street Fighter 6, and here I am. So maybe I will be excited for MK12 if that ends up being the case. Lots of talk has been going around that it will be a Marvel game, like a Marvel fighting game of sorts. That would also be awesome, Whatever they're working on, they've been cooking for a minute. So I think we're close to being due for some news on that.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like a positive and a negative for me. It's like a double-edged sword because I love Ed Boon, but like the way how like Mortal Kombat and such has been structured, it's been very zone heavy, and yeah, and if for those people that do not know what zone is, that means it's basically a lot of range combat, instead of like combo heavy. But I'm really interested since they already said they're not gonna do Injustice and Mortal Kombat. They're like their yearly cycle, so there's gonna be something different. But I'm really really curious to see what's gonna be next. I'm really curious.
Yeah, let's see. I guess because they push out these games like crazy as soon as they dropped MKX. They meet. Yeah. See, the only difference with this though now, is they usually like would go between a 2-year cycle. So like MKX was 2015, then Injustice 2 was 2017, and then MK11 was 2019. And like if we were going based off of that, we were technically supposed to get an NRS game last year, but it's been like 3 years, possibly 4 by the time that game comes out, because I think it's going to be 2023 when that game releases. So it's something special, It is definitely going to be something different. I don't think it's going to be like Injustice or Mortal Kombat. And Ed Boon has been saying that there was a tweet somewhere or it was probably an article somewhere where he was talking about, the reason why we can't like unveil our game yet is because well, it's something big, and he's like, and you'll understand why it took us so long to develop this game. Like when you see it, you'll understand. I was like, damn. So it's big, it's big for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Ridge Racer song, Gats. Yeah.
It's like bumping that goat.
Hell yeah.
I'm over here vibing in Nujubes. So.
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Let's see.
We'll be in sync in the music soon.
Key says, I'm ready to see what the next breakthrough Arxis is going to pull graphically. Like when Xrd released, it was in. Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, to me, I think, like, Strive was. Well, I see what you mean. Where it, like, really shifts, like, everything, how they went from, like, kind of that XX style of, like, 2D pixels to, like, that 3D, like that shit when they got unveiled, it looked insane, and it continued with Fighters and all their other projects now. Yeah, I am actually interested to see what their next like big, graphical update is to their next set of games.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, no for real. No for real. I definitely feel you there. So we talked about reveals. Going to be talking about excuse me guys, we are going to move on to predictions. Um, like, what do y'all feel like? Who do y'all feel like is going to win certain games? Like
Oh man.
who's your favorite player to win?
Hmm. Um. Damn. Wait. So Dragon Ball is still like one of the main stage games, right? I just had to be sure. Okay.
Of course,
Okay.
yes, sir.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If he is attending, I'm not even sure who all the attendees are. I'm sure he will be there. But my bet for Dragon Ball is Wawa. Wawa is he's unmatched right now. Like he's that guy is too crazy at Dragon Ball. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe Sonic Fox and Goichi like will be able to compete because they are reigning Evo champs of Dragon Ball. Fenrich and Dogura. Well, it's been a while since I've really watched and kept up, but I do know that Wawa is just like he's that guy. That's him. He is him for sure right now.
He is that guy.
Yeah.
But what I'm more like it's I'm definitely excited to see that. But guess who else actually like guess who else? Like I'm me all biased me not being biased, of course. Of course I'm competing in Dragon Ball. I'm gonna be grinding for first. But being realistic, Wawa is that guy. But you know who joined the game? Like who joined? Kazunoko.
I forgot about Kazunoko.
He signed up for Dragon Ball this year.
Damn. Wait, has he been actually like keeping up with Dragon Ball? Because I haven't heard that name in a long time.
And I want to say that, like, I'm not specifically sure, but Kazunoko, every time Kazunoko gets in this like any tournament, he exploits something about Dragon Ball. So like he knows the game as well, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like hey, chill out, Key. Um, Sonic is competing, Key. Sonic is competing, and I'm not sure if Goichi's there because Goichi put out a tweet that he said he wasn't going to be there. I know Fenrich is going to be there. But I'm curious. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But Wawa, I feel like it's going to be between Wawa and my boy Nitro. Like
Nitro.
Wawa, Nitro, and Kazunoko. Because Kazunoko is he's like a cheat code character that you bring out. Like he's good, but like he knows how to exploit the actual mechanics in the game to a point where he just puts you in the loop.
Like unbeatable, right? Yeah.
And that's how I think that's how he beat Fenrich and Goichi. That Ghost Oki, he ain't know what the fuck to do. It was a constant 50-50 over and over again. But but I feel like it's gonna be in those three. But if it came down to it, I feel like Wawa. For Mortal Kombat, I feel like Kill Sage. I want to say it's gonna be between Kill Sage and Sonic Fox. Cause they still play it. They played it. They played it in CEO. Like they played it.
Honestly, I had no idea Sage played Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, bro. They played. Yeah. Skullgirls. I honestly have to give that to Kill Sage as well because Sonic Fox and Kill Sage has been going hard in Sonic Fox and the Skullgirls, but it's other players. I'm really not too familiar with the Skullgirls community, but just from the tournament that Kill Sage hosted was like really really nice. It was really huge.
That new guy. Oh, yeah, was it Pen or whatever his name was? I think Gats mentioned him earlier. Yeah, Pen and okay, yeah, and Combo Breaker.
Yeah, him too. But he's really good too. But they've been going hard.
Yeah, he 6-0'd him. Oh my god. Oh my god.
But they've been training hard in it too. Tekken. Arslan Ash.
Okay,
Arslan,
the reigning
like
Evo champ, right?
yeah, because it's not even based like he he's like Kazunoko in a sense. He sees the game from another dimension. Like it's just, and that's why Nee flew him out to like get games with him and such. It's
Like
yeah,
to get a
it's
different
like
understanding of like the set play that they have out there, right? And is it Pakistan that
mhm,
Arslan's from? Yeah,
yeah, and also just like he's main Zafina, and Zafina is like
tricky.
she's annoying. Her
Yeah,
hitbox is annoying. It's so disgusting. It's like certain moves that should hit don't hit. Um, but I would love to see Nee. I would love to see Nee up there. I would love to see Anakin in top 8. I would love to
yes.
see Pork Chop. You know, I would love to see those really good players. Like I can't wait to just go to like top 16, top 32. I'm competing in Tekken as well, so hopefully I can get. I'm grinding and not putting myself down or anything. Just grinding to see, um, you know, see how far I can get and
You'll
conquer
make it
my
to the
nerd.
top, bro. You're gonna dominate both DBFZ and Tekken, bro. We're gonna see you in grand final stage. We're gonna be there. Be like, yo, that's my boy KB, and then you just look. All I ask of you is that you just don't forget us when you make it to the top. That's all I'm
Bro,
asking.
of course I will never forget the game. Look, man, I will never forget the game. But yeah,
That's all I ask.
I'm really really excited to see um what like they actually did like a top 32 seeding of like each game. I need to find that link for each game in Evo, and it was like pretty cool. Street Fighter, man, Street Fighter is gonna be kind of hard, bro.
Yeah, I know Punk is still like pretty much like one of the reigning players. I know my money, to be honest, would probably be on IDOM for Street Fighter, because he's been very solid with that game as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's just lots of competition, though, over the years.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, it's gonna be a beautiful sight, bro. It's gonna be a beautiful sight. Then you got Guilty Gear.
Oh yeah, there's so many different players. Who is what's that guy's name? I want to say he's a like Leo player. Razo. Is his name Razo?
Mm-hmm.
Their name is Razo. They are damn good. I think they're a damn good Leo player. Every time I see them, Jonathan Tene is good. Razo. I think Tempest is still like a pretty big contender as well, right? He also picked up Leo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Guilty Gear is also great to watch. What I was gonna say, oh, conversation. I forgot two Guilty Gear players, very popular, very legacy, has a lot of legacy knowledge. Are gonna do first to 7 at Evo this year too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot their name.
Is it like an exhibition type of thing, or
It's an exhibition. It's first to 7.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
definitely check that out. Definitely stay tuned. Um,
That'll be nice.
it's gonna be lit, man. It's going to be lit.
Yeah. Tekken, honestly, personally from Tekken, I'm rooting for Anakin, man. Anakin's he's a cool dude, and he's been grinding, and like I know that Jack 7 is probably a boring character to watch for a lot of people at this point, but I'm still just gonna root for Anakin, and if it wasn't him, it would be Poke Chop. Because Poke Chop is he's an entertaining, figure in the community. So lots of love to him. See KOF. Who do you think would take KOF this year?
See, I'm not This is definitely the brothers. Why do I have a scratch on my monitor? What the hell? Um, on brother Breezy department. I wonder
Yeah,
if I could pull up that list.
I feel like well, a few of the players that I'm not sure. I haven't been following 15 as heavily, but the players that I did know that were like good in 14 was like Xiaohai. Xiaohai I know is like top one KOF 14 player, but I haven't seen him play much of 15. Violent Kane's been grinding it out. I've seen him a lot, and I know Reynold is an old school KOF, like KOF 13. I think he was a champion of 13 at Evo 2013. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they pull out for 15, and kind of set play we got going on. Should be a very good experience. Watching just that high level, especially for King of Fighters, because it's like mastering. You have to like fully master those 3 characters that you play, and like the order they're in, like meter management. Like it's a very exciting game to watch.
Oh crap! So, on sidebar conversation, they're actually going to be WB Games is hosting a 2v2 multiverse tournament at Evo with the top 32 team payout, 100K prize pool.
Damn, for multiverses?
Multiverse. Fighting EX Layer side tournament. No, that's for 2018. But we move on. I'm trying to find that top 32 list. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, Evo's gonna have plenty for everybody. That's gonna be a very, very good time. I'm looking forward to just geeking out and like screaming in my room in like grand finals for a lot of the games. Going crazy, and then like the announcements. Oh man, the announcements I think are definitely to me like the biggest highlight, and like Tekken Top 8, because that shit never gets boring to me. And then just saying what's like coming out for fighting games like that, nothing just excites me more than it's like, oh shit, like we got SF6, like the new character coming out, and like there might be a trailer or just new game announcements, or just stuff on the horizon.
I feel that, Anakin. I'm putting myself under a lot of pressure. I fight Yasha second round.
Oh, you played against Yasha?
Second round.
Oh my god.
I gotta. So that's gonna be streamed, and my match isn't until like 8 p.m.
Oh wow, is that on day 1?
Day 1.
Damn. You got it, bro. I believe you. I believe in you.
I'm trying, bro. I'm fighting for my life. What's up, my dog? Fox, I know you still here, bro. How you feeling, G? I know. Hopefully you enjoying the vibes. Yeah, man. I'm really excited just to throw hands with a lot of people.
You're gonna wash Yasha, bro. You see, Key's on board with me. Like, you see, we're all rooting for you, bro. You got that. You're gonna wash Yasha. Easy.
I'm gonna try, bro. I'm definitely gonna try.
Yeah, there really is nothing like new fighting game news. Like, I'm so sad that I was working that day when they had like officially fully revealed Street Fighter 6 with the trailer with Jamie and new gameplay, because man, that trailer, I literally am probably crazy, but I watch that trailer at least like once a week just to remind myself of how fire it is. I'm like, damn, like this game is about to come out, like it looks so good, it's just so exciting.
So after putting in our prayer, Arslan is actually pretty good at KOF too.
That's interesting. I never like seen him play KOF. I feel like he is
Bro,
good, but you know, I've only seen Tekken.
He made top 8, and I think it was like, was it Humble Breaker or CEO?
No shit.
Yeah, he made
For
top
KOF?
8. Yeah, he lost like in top 4 actually.
Damn.
I feel like you know, going from Tekken to KOF, yeah, it was one of them. But I feel like going from Tekken to KOF is like a similar, like if you're a high, like it's easy for you to learn because there's a lot about movement. It's a lot of movement involved.
Short
and
hops
a lot of
and
mastering. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
yeah, like in a sense they have like very similar fundamentals, just that like Tekken is 3D, right? And like, you know, well, short hops is like kind of a unique thing to SNK fighters, I see. But yeah, like I get what you mean. Like the movement is very, you know, they're kind of like on par. Yeah, jump CDs. Yeah, those short hops. I see everybody just like short hop, jump CD, short hop CD, short hop CD. You know, like just in neutral, and that seems to be like the game plan overall. Key said, I couldn't believe Capcom put that together like SF6. Dude, that trailer, I'm telling you, like the entire vibe around it, and just like what they showcased, it's like, oh my god, like it like I've never ever been this excited for a Street Fighter game coming out. Like 4 got announced, and I was a kid, I wasn't like too big into fighting games when I was like in middle school. I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess, you know, neat. The trailer was sick, but like I wasn't like, whoa, I can't wait for Street Fighter 4 or anything. And then like, you know, SF5 kind of just like came out. I was like, yeah, I'll get it because it's a fighting game. But like 6, I'm just like literally like, damn, like I need this shit now, you know? Like I need it now. So it's very exciting. Exciting to be a Capcom fan again, you know?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna restart my stream, guys. For some reason, it is acting up.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. So in the meantime, I'll just talk about some fluff pieces, you know. But yeah, you know, SF6. That's like for sure that literally jumped to my #1 most anticipated game. That's like coming out. That and like, well, fighting game I should say, because Battle Network is still a thing, and then RE4 and all these other, you know, all that other good shit. Yeah. So I know. Ooh, well, I'll save that for when your stream goes back up. I'm gonna ask a question about Tekken. Tekken news. We haven't gotten any Tekken news lately. Yeah. Gats, we do have to play Puzzle Fighter very soon. I think I downloaded it yesterday, the whole collection. We'll get that going. Oh, yes, sir. Don't worry, we didn't talk about too much important. I was just putting some fluff in there. Capcom's back on top. Yeah, man. Man, I'm so happy, bro. You know? So nice to just see all this, like, content. Like I'm just feasting, you know? Like, Capcom alone, I'm feasting. So, I'm all for it, you know?
All right. What's that Tekken question you had, brother?
Right. So we obviously know that like Tekken 7 is going to be back at Evolution as a main stage game, which it should be because it is one of the biggest fighting games on the planet at this point in time. But do you guys think, or do you think that Tekken will be getting any form of news at EVO? Because I know Season 4 kind of felt like conclusive with, you know, Kunimitsu and the Polish minister, or, you know, whatever she was. But do you still think that, like, Tekken 7 will be supported, like, with, I don't know, another character, maybe a few legacy characters? Or do you think they're going to make, like, a Tekken Tag 3 or a Tekken 8 and announce that it's in development or anything? Or, you know?
Well, what I think is going to happen, I don't think Tekken Tag 2 will be announced anytime soon. Or Tekken Tag 3, my bad. It's not like there. It's like Tekken Tag 2 was supposed to be the end of that franchise, but Tekken Tag is popular, so it may come back. What I am more interested in is Tekken 8 or Tekken versus Street Fighter, because Tekken versus Street Fighter is still in the works. Like it's in limbo. It was in limbo. So Tekken 7 won't get another update, especially around like a lot of the roundabouts that they try to do, like Julia, all the like returning characters we paid for, and Harada. Like it was an interview that Harada was like, oh well, yeah, you're not supposed to, we're not going to be paying for legacy characters, and we end up doing that. So I think like now it's time to move on and bring another another game to the series.
Yeah, another.
So I definitely will. I definitely believe either if it's not going to be Tekken 8, it's going to be Tekken versus Street Fighter.
Yeah, I remember hearing somewhere, I think Harada was tweeting about it, where somebody had asked about Tekken versus Street Fighter, and he was kind of saying that, like, well, is that really, like, necessary now? Because, like, Street Fighter's at a pretty good point, Tekken's at a pretty good point, and, like, do you guys really want that to still cross over? And in my mind, and a lot of people's minds, were like, yeah, yeah, we do want that still, like, why wouldn't we, And I mean, I hope they still are, like, at least working on the Tekken versus Street Fighter project, because that's been years and years and years in the making, But with Tekken 7, yeah, like, I agree with most of the chat. Like, Tekken 7 right now is, like, in a really good spot where it is. And it's kind of like the Xenoverse thing, where if they kept updating it, it's like, dude, just give us a new game at this point. Like, just save your resources, save your devs making characters, and just put that into the next game, But I just kind of want, like, some kind of an update out of it. I don't feel like it's, like, super, super crucial for some reason with Tekken 7, because, like, it's such a good game as is. But it would be nice to, like, at least have Harada say, like, well, we don't have anything for 7 at this moment, but we do have something in the works. Like, even if they're not really ready to, like, fully reveal and announce it, just be like, yeah, something is coming soon, guys, and just, like, give an update to the people so that the community isn't, like, feeling like they're left entirely in the dark or anything, So, whether that does, like, well, Tag 3 would be kind of fun, but Tekken 8, I feel like, would be just the better route to go, Or Tekken versus Street Fighter if they do want to do that. SF characters in Tekken style, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I wish they would do that, but however, a lot of the characters in Tekken actually died. Like Beck died. Sorry guys, I'm talking to Fox Demon. Beck has died. I forgot the old man that was in Tekken 6. Jinpachi's friend, he died. It's still like it's a bunch of characters that that passed away during
like
the
Jun
story.
Kazama and like other characters.
Jun is you didn't know Jun isn't dead.
Oh, she's still alive?
She's still alive.
No shit.
Kaz didn't kill her. Spoiler alert. I don't know if you guys.
Oh,
Kaz
I mean,
kill her.
Was it in the Tekken 7 story? Or no kidding.
Kaz never killed her. Yep,
Damn.
One child. Yep. Yeah, like so it's like there are a bunch of characters that that will come back. I'm just curious to see how they will be implemented. Not only how they will be implemented, but just
just like where they go with the whole like the storylines and how they like put them back into like the Tekken, like in the gameplay and wise and everything. Yeah.
And I feel like, so if you guys didn't know, Netflix is coming out with a Tekken series. It's animated, so we don't have to worry about that. But it will, one is canon, and it will fill a lot of gaps in the story too.
That's Tekken Bloodlines, right, or something like that, or the anime. Yeah, yeah, that actually does look interesting. I know it's about Jin when he's younger. Seen trailers.
It's about when he first joined Tekken, when Tekken, after Tekken 2, Tekken 3. Yep, Tekken 3 storyline. So I'm definitely curious to see what will be happening with Tekken. And to all those, Tekken OGs that, oh, these 2D fighters, yada yada yada. Bro, please relax. You had Devil Jin, you had Devil Kazuya. They literally shot fucking lasers from their eyes. Just relax. It's not that serious.
Yeah, Tekken's always been like, pretty extra. Like it's just you come to expect it, and we still love it because that game is fucking awesome. Either way. Gat says, especially if they get rollback for Tekken 8, man, if they actually like find a way to put new net or good net code into Tekken, because I don't know how hard it is compared to like a 3D game to a 2D game. But if there is a way where they can like get some very solid net code and people playing online like enjoy their experience, that's a breadwinner. Like everyone would be on Tekken 8 and there would be no issues. Maybe like a few patches and things, but I mean, that comes with the territory of any game. So that would be that'd be awesome if they can get some good net code.
And I feel like, along with, all the games being released and such, like reveal, it has to be a reveal for Tekken, because moving on to the next generation of consoles, this is the time to actually put out video games before, this is the time to put out those games before the previous console generation turns to dust, before the PlayStation 4 isn't playable anymore and such. So you put out a new game for the new console and then put them out for the old console. This is the perfect time to capitalize on money more so. So
yeah, like diversify all the consoles, 4 and 5, PS4 and 5, PC, Xbox One X, and then Series X. That shit always confuses me for some reason. And just like getting as many people as you possibly can to play those games, and just getting everyone together. Yeah.
And that's why I feel like right now is the perfect time for Harada to announce something. He needs to. Not only for his fans, but for money. Unfortunately, for the corporate heads, that's the only thing they care about is the money. They don't really care about quality. So, that being said, that's
drop that shit.
Drop that shit. In fandom's terms, drop that shit.
Drop that shit. Yeah. I mean, we are definitely due for a new, new Tekken game. And like Fighters. No, I mean Fighters, I feel is kind of in a strange spot. I feel like it's in that same like season 4 limbo that Street Fighter kind of had, where like season 4 of Street Fighter really wasn't like, it didn't have like a season pass. Like it was like Kage came out, then we got nothing for like 6 months until Evo. Then they put like 3 more characters out, and then like they did Champion Edition with like Seth and Gil. It wasn't like, oh, buy season 4 pass and like get like it was weird. And like Fighters, I feel like is kind of has that same syndrome where they kind of just like, all right, here's patches, here's Lab Coat 21, all right, that's it, and then like we don't know if there will be another character or any other kind of updates to the game or anything like that. It's kind of just like in a weird limbo spot, What do y'all think about more fighting games going the free-to-play route, if y'all haven't talked about that already? Honestly, I don't mind.
I don't mind talking about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could. Oh yeah. For sure. Oh yeah. We'll definitely get into this right now. Free to play. Like honestly, with multiverses, it definitely they have like a huge backing behind them because Warner Brothers like doesn't seem like they're afraid to dish out money for certain projects like that and make sure it's a quality it's something quality off release. So if more like devs do decide to go that free to play route, and even if you like end up having to pay more and it's like lucrative, but like it's a good game, then shit, do more of that. You know what I mean? Do more of it. Because regardless, even if you are paying like 60 for a game, and I'll use Street Fighter as an example of this, right? So you pay 60 for Street Fighter 5 back in 2016, which is what I did and a lot of people did, and then the first season pass is $30. And then they also have like extra stuff like the Capcom Pro Tour stage and extra costumes. The stages cost $10 a piece every single season. And then the costumes are like $4 or $5, whatever, sprinkled in between that. So for it to go free to play, like even if you do have to pay for the characters, like you get like one character on rotation, kind of like KI was. And then like you do like a founder's pack or something, you pay like $100, and then here's like the first big chunk of characters, you're getting them all, and it's like $100. Fuck it, fuck it, why not? And then and all that other content, like it's optional, and even if you do have to like pay for that stuff, like it's it's if you want to, you're already like playing a free to play game, so like going with that model, I'm totally down for it.
Yeah, I'm totally down for it as well. My only concern is it's gonna get kickback, and the only reason I say it's gonna get kickback because you have characters like Leroy, you have characters like Lab Coat or GT that legit breaks the game, more so Lab Coat more than GT, but so it kinda it gets people to a point where, okay, if I have this character, then this is the only thing I need until they nerf this character. So in that sense, it's like it keeps people comfortable, and it doesn't promote as much as learning other characters in a sense. But it could go either way. If it works, I'll say go for it.
Right.
But it's going to have some kickbacks, because then at the end of the day, with people like, oh well, it's pay to win. Yo, the game was pay to win, and it was just like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because how can I say, the fighting game community they love being starved. Like, the corporate people love starving the fighting game community. People compete and they don't get them a lot of money from it or such. So it's still like a big slap in the face to them when they have to compete for
like scraps,
20K.
Right?
Yeah, compete for scraps, and then you basically put ahead of the competition because you pay for a character, and this person didn't have to pay for a character. And like in certain countries, like they won't even have access to the game because it costs over fucking 2K just to buy the game. And it's like, what? Like, that's unfair. So it can go either way. It would just need to be it would need to have, unfortunately, a balancing issue. They have to be on top of balancing, just like how Call of Duty and such are. They will have to be on top of it. If they're not on top of it, it will not. Going free to play will not last.
Yeah, I do think that like the next major like free to play game, this is my guess, and I'll give some info as to why, but like outside of multiverses, I think the next like really big fighting game that's going to be free to play is Project L, because, well, there's a few reasons. So League of Legends is already free to play, and there's like hella characters, and they nerf and tweak and balance all the time on that. But outside of that, they also have Valorant, which is a massive, competition shooting game, also by Riot, free to play entirely, and they, tweak and balance and all that. So there have been a few projects that Riot has done where you do have to pay for. Like, I think there's like some RPG. It's like the Ruined King or whatever. It's like $30, and there's a few other games with like $3 or $4, whatever. But a lot of their like massive projects, the ones that are like heavily, competitively driven, and you get like massive views, Valorant and League, free to play. So Project L, I think they're gonna go free to play with that as well. And maybe just have like, I don't know, two or three characters that are free to play at a time, like on rotation. And then, you have the option to buy the first, wave characters for whatever price, and like a founder's pack and, all that stuff. And stages and whatnot. And like, frankly, I mean, I'm fine with that because, it's like, if you have to pay, yeah, like he says here, like literally, Strive, you buy the game for $60 and you get 15 characters, and I mean, like, that's cool. Like, it's good to have that option, but most people aren't going to really fully learn every single character in the roster. Like you might want to learn like 3, 4, which is cool. So like with a free to play model, even not having like those entire 15 characters, like it's good. It might be cool to like try them, but you're probably not going to master every single one of them. So like from where I see it, yeah, I think free to play it might be the way to go for a lot of fighting games. I think SF6 is going to be one you have to pay for, and I frankly am glad to pay for that. But like I do think a few, like some of those bigger franchises, it's going to be hard to kind of break that mold of $60 or $70 price tag. But like some of the newer franchises coming out, like Project L or whatever else might be coming, indie games, that's probably going to be like an easier pill to swallow being free to play.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with you guys. I feel like, sorry, they would have to just be consistent with balance patching. If they're not consistent with balance patching, it'll be
a massive issue.
It'll be a massive issue and a lot of blowback from people because you guys aren't patching your game. You have to patch your games. You have to update them consistently, even if it's a 1 week or 2 week time period, because you don't want a character like fucking GT Goku almost killing the game along with COVID. Like, you guys not doing nothing or communicating. Yeah, no. Or Leroy, or then right after Leroy, fuck around. Like, it has to be a consistent balance patching, or people or the fighting game community will feel like they're not being listened to.
Being left in the dark, yeah.
And it's going to be a little bit harder to get new people in because the current people already playing are complaining about the game. So it's like a double-edged sword in a sense. It's just all down to how they communicate and how often they patch the characters.
I'll tell you what, too. That is like something very important. Is like top players that have like a presence, and them like talking about like the current state of a game or something, and then like even the casual people that might be interested in that game, hearing that like opinion from that top player, where it's like, oh man, this game is like in a really bad spot. This sucks and yada yada yada. And then that kind of like might influence someone's opinion, be like, ooh, like, well, if this guy that I usually watch for this fighting game content says that this game is in a rough spot, and like, and he might be thinking about buying that, maybe I won't buy it now because it's not, this guy says it's not good, and I mean, granted, I think everyone should form like their own opinion, but I still see where that voice can be very influential to them, in their decisions.
Yeah, especially because um along with all of this social media is a very powerful thing, especially when you want to experience like play these games and like enjoy these games. So yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely I would definitely
Yeah, it definitely plays a big part, and you know, a lot of people's like decisions and things like that. Um, KOF having that big of a roster and music choice was great. Yeah, dude. That like KOF, they really went like balls to the walls with that game because they included the OSTs from like Jesus, like all of Fatal Fury, all of like the original KOF games to like current stuff, and like the fact that like to me, music in a game, like music in fighting games especially, is so like critical because if you have like really bad music, I'm gonna just be like, damn, this kind of this feels very tone deaf. Like it's very, you know, very bland. Like there's no spice to it. Like you're just eating unseasoned raw chicken. Nasty, you know. Top players have so much influence. So yeah, they do, man. You know, and there's a lot of like casual people that watch them because it's like, whoa, I saw him competing at Evo and he was on the main stage. Whoa, let me look at his stream, and you know, stuff like that. NRS uses social media heavy for those patches. I don't really follow NRS games. I don't know if I really like. I don't know if I like that they use social media like entirely for patches. I mean, well, I guess a little bit, but like, you know, there's some people that are just saying shit where it's like, oh my god, like nerf Sonya, get rid of her robot or whatever, you know, just like yeah, you know, just like literal unreal solutions where it's like, okay, dude, like come on now, you know what I mean? Because I mean, there are still like really valid points that people can make off of social media, but I don't know, like some things people will just say shit just to be saying shit, complain about stuff. For tier lists and all, they'll believe a top player more than anyone else. Yeah, and like, I mean, like a lot of top players, I guess it's good to get like a general consensus from like a few different people's opinions, like what their tier lists are. So you can see like, okay, well, there's a mix. It looks like Nagoriyuki's like way at the top, like on a lot of people's tier lists because of XYZ, and like a lot of people are saying, oh well, this is pretty strong, and like the blood meter, you know, shit like that. So I can see where that is a bit helpful. Yeah, social media has like definitely been a huge driving factor, and I mean a lot of things, even just past video games, like, you know, a lot of taking a lot of stances on things. So it's pretty powerful.
yeah. All right. So, along with the fighting game community talk, what do y'all think about like the side tournaments being held?
Oh yeah, side tourneys, huh? What is there's like a lot of older games that are gonna be held at the side tournaments, right? I'm definitely gonna be checking out Marvel 3 if it's there, of course. Got to. I'm somewhat interested in Street Fighter 4, but I don't know how long I could be watching SF4 nowadays. I don't know, like it's not a bad game, but like I don't know if I can really get that same excitement that I like used to get watching, like, you know, when like it was on main stage back in, you know, 2012, 2013 and all that. Thinking what other games, if they have Clash of Ninja, Naruto Clash of Ninja, you know, I might have to dabble in that. I might have to dabble in a little bit of that,
Go ahead and slide through it.
you know, see what's going on with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in. I'm trying to find some of the side tournaments, but I would definitely love to see like a Budokai, Budokai
Oh,
3,
Budokai, oh man.
side tourney. Really would love to see that. Like Marvel 3, and not even gonna hold you. I would love to see MVCI tournament because even though the game looks trash,
It
the
is
con-
pretty fucking hype.
It is like the gameplay is really fucking hype.
Yeah, it's pretty hype. Like all the shit, like that. I'd say that game is crazier than Marvel 3 at like from a gameplay standpoint. Like there's so many chaotic elements going on, and it being 2v2 with an active tag, it's gold. You know, just a shame that that game was like turned out the way it did.
Oh, BB Tag is a side tournament.
Oh, okay.
Dead or Alive 6 is a side tournament.
Damn, Dead or Alive 6 did come out, huh? Oh my god, that kind of like I forgot all about that game release.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they got lots of different side games to check out, outside of just the main stage stuff. Like, definitely something for everybody there.
Okay, hold on. So Vortex is actually hosting a lot of the side turnings. Boom. Okay. Blaze Blue, Capcom versus SNK, DNF Duel, so Guilty Gear XR Rev 2.
Ooh.
Killer Instinct, I'm going to be watching that.
Very nice.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Let's see. I'm just only pointing out they're gonna have Ultra Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 2. They got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm actually gonna post this tweet in the chat. Super Dragon Ball Z, Street Fighter vs. Tekken, Third Strike. They got Third Strike.
Third Strike, yes sir.
They got Power Rangers Battle of the Grid. Let's see, Street Fighter vs. Tekken 5. Oh,
DR? Oh yeah, of course it'd be DR, right?
TMNT versus Justice League Turbo.
Oh, there you go, Gats. There it is.
There you go,
he was just talking about that game too.
What else? Capcom versus SNK.
Yo, Rudy, what's going on? Hey, brother, don't worry about it. No, you're good. You're good. You made it at the perfect time.
Yeah. I'm actually about to just post this in the chat, so that way we can all. Oh no, what did I do? Copy link.
Oh, by the way, guys, in the chat, I do know that some of you guys are like interested in being in the podcast, and don't worry, I didn't forget about y'all, or like Jolie's here too. No. Oh man, we got all the boys. I didn't forget about. Don't worry, I didn't cut you guys out or forget about y'all or anything like that. We just me and KB kind of did this, like we decided to do this last minute, and I figured I didn't know who was gonna be free like in a day's notice, so I was like, yeah, that's probably gonna be rude. So we'll just do this like first test podcast, get everything set up, and see how it goes. And so far, this has been a very fun experience for me. I'm having a blast, talking about video games, mostly fighting games. Getting into all these topics. Let me skip the song. There we go. Man, actually, let me ask y'all in the chat. How are y'all doing today, man?
How are y'all doing, fam?
Both chats, actually. Fox Demon Game, I see you still in there in the KB's chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gonna read books for the podcast? Maybe, Rudy. Maybe. If I join, I'm talking about Callisto Protocol. Bro, I hope you do talk about Callisto Protocol. Please.
Yes, sir.
Please do, bro. Bro, I'm telling you. I think when we do have like everyone on, we're gonna get into the real nitty gritty, like Resident Evil 4 remake, Callisto Protocol, FF7, all the good shit. We're just kind of, we're trying to make it a little exciting today, put some little sprinkles, get people, vibing in here. But I'm excited for when everybody gets on and we have a entire discussion. That's gonna be a blast, bro.
Yes, sir. So I just posted the link to that.
Oh, I see Twitter. Yeah. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, for all the side turnings. So definitely check that out. Vortex is going to be hosting. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have like the Twitch link Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have Sam Show. Oh man. Okay, VF5 Ultimate. Lots of Street Fighter. SFXT. I don't know who's gonna be watching that, but you know, Project Justice. Damn. Kill If. Yeah. Oh, they got a MKX. God damn, dude.
Hey, thank you, brother Rudy. Look, we're family. If one eat, we all eat.
Exactly, bro. Hey, let's go. Yeah, man. You know, I love to see this, you know, like the support from everybody in both chats and just the love you guys are showing on this podcast. I think this is like one of the few times I think I might have peaked the stream. I think we had 11 viewers at one point in time. So that's love right there, man. I love all y'all, you know, for real. I appreciate all the followage. You know, go follow KB, of course. I put his Twitch. I'm going to put that shit back in. Collab. If you haven't already. I'm sure you guys have, but if you have not, go over to twitch.tv/Kbmay and drop him a follow, please. Yeah. Oh, they got Uniclear. Yeah, so I mean, they got like pretty much there's a lot of fighting games I haven't even heard of in this list. I don't know what this SLAF++ shit is, or Eternal Fighter Zero, but you know, it's there.
It's there.
Jackie Chan and Fist of Fire, you know. Lots of stuff going on there, but shit. Someone to watch it, you know. There's definitely a Jackie Chan Fist of Fire fan somewhere out there in the world that'll watch that.
Like shit.
Oh, Gats, yeah, I saw you were live. I was at my buddy's house last night. They were having a little get together, and then you went live. I was like, God damn it! Like I can't open up the stream, you know. But I wanted to be there. I was there in spirit, man. Believe me. Yeah. So let me let's see what's next on the topic list. God damn, it's already been 2 hours almost.
Yeah. So. Sheesh. The first and the last topic we have to discuss, and arguably one of the most important topics to discuss, would be about Super Smash Brothers. And do
absence
you guys
at Evo.
Do you think it will return to Evo? Why or why not? My brother, Mr. Phantom, Mr. Josh. What
you know, I really, really, really do want Smash Ultimate to make another appearance at Evo. I really do. And a lot of the community, I feel, would probably feel the same way, because I understand Melee is... I know, well, we're talking about Ultimate, but Melee was like a huge game back in, especially 2014. I think the finals had like the biggest numbers at Evo of any game. And Ultimate definitely pulls in like a broad audience, especially with all the characters. Like, you know, you've got all the Nintendo characters plus the, you know, Solid Snake, Sonic, and all these other characters, you know, combined in one that grips the audience. Like, there's so many people like, oh shit, there's Sonic, oh shit, there's Terry Bogard, whoa, there's, you know, and to see them duke it out, like, I think that's very exciting for the audience of Evo to watch. And it's a damn shame that it is not there this year. And I think that's something that, do I think it should return? 100% yes. It absolutely should return to Evo. Will it return? I don't know. I really don't.
Hilarious.
You know, they don't got Dante or Virgil though, dead game. But I really want that game to come back, because just watching Smash is such an exciting experience, and it does wonders for Evo itself, you know. I just wish a certain company would see that. I'm not gonna name drop who that is, but the, you know, the heads of
Nintendo,
that, yeah,
Nintendo.
Those people. I wish they would just see the benefit of like Evolution being, or Smash being at Evolution, because it does so much for their game and for that community. And like I think most of the player base usually are the entrants or Smash. Like, you generally, whenever it is at Evo, it's generally like the largest amount of entrants is Smash Brothers. And what's even sadder about that is that the Smash prize pool is never, like, I think it's entirely community funded. It's never done by like those people. They never like support the pro circuit. They don't really support Evo. And I think, didn't they like ask for Melee to be removed one year as well? Or like they were gonna fine them. It's like, dude, that's like free. That's free viewership. That's free traction towards your games. And people are so supportive of, even like, that game came out in 01. Super Smash Melee was like 20 years old, 21 years old. And, you know, it's like, dude, why would you, like, can't you see like the benefit of re-releasing Melee? Or like even just, you know, back to Ultimate, just having it at Evo. Like, that's potential more sales. I know that game sold a shit ton, and it's probably like, you know, I don't know who else could buy that game, but it's still like, you know, there's potential to have like, oh yeah, there might be a few people still like, yeah, let me go get Smash. That sounds fun, because they're watching Evo, you know? So why wouldn't, I don't know what the negative is to them on seeing that. I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you 1,000%, bro. I would definitely say, Rudy, first of all, you funny as hell. You're definitely right. But Nintendo has a high horse. Like, Nintendo lives on a high horse, and I would love to even just be viewing Smash while I'm at Evo, but I feel like with everything, the amount of money and amount of signups that like the community and such, like they just gravitate towards Smash. A lot of like, I feel like we don't need you. We don't need the competitor, and that's where it's just like, I feel like there's just too much on a high horse, and that's the only gripe, and that's what only thing where it's just like it's gonna be. I don't think it will return.
Yeah, and it's a damn shame, you know.
Mm-hmm. Even though I would love for it to return, and it's a damn shame, I don't think it will return, because you still have people that, you know, big like majors for Smash, and to be honest, it doesn't matter what, you know, you have people like VG Bootcamp right now hosting a Smash tournament or Smash rerun. They're averaging 7K viewership right now.
Yeah, like 7,000. Yeah, I see it right. Yeah, I see it. 7.1K. You know, and what is this? Smash Factor.
And that's more than any fighting game that's being streamed collectively together. I feel like that's where it's the issue right now. Oh, Temper Never Sleeps is streaming. They're streaming Multiverse. And I feel like that's why a lot of other games are like Nickelodeon and Multiverse is like coming out to basically to compensate for that loss.
Yeah, to like fill that void.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and that's where I feel like, even though I would love for it to return, I don't think it's coming back.
Yeah, it's literally just such a damn shame, man. You know, because like Smash has been an integral part of Evo, even if you know, the Nintendo, yeah, I'm just gonna say it, fuck it, Nintendo and like, you know, the devs, even if they never saw it as a fighting game or like, you know, acknowledged it as that, like it still has a massive presence at these tournaments, at like Evolution, Combo Breaker, all the majors. They never officially supported it, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can't deny that it's pulling in numbers and people love this, and it's not like it's getting shat on or anything. Like, everyone's like, yo, Smash, the Smash top 8 was insane, like MKLeo did this and that, and it's like, dude, Nintendo could easily just fund this stuff and get their players. Like, why wouldn't you want your player base to like grow from your games? You know, it's frustrating.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy because even down to all of that, the biggest supporter in Smash doesn't even play Smash, but was going to fund the prize pool for Smash was Ninja.
No kidding.
Ninja was going to. Yes, I'm gonna pull up the YouTube video and post it. I think he was gonna like at least $1 million. Hold on.
What?
Yes.
See, that's what I mean. Like, the community is willing to ride for these games, and like Ninja's a Fortnite player. You know, well, not anymore, but he was prominent for his Fortnite. I think he plays like League and other things now. But regardless, like, he's willing to put out for Smash, like, more so than Nintendo ever. Like, come on, man. You know, that's the stuff that's like frustrating. Yeah, some of the biggest moments in Evo, like, legitimately, it is Smash. Like, a lot of, I bet you if you like YouTubed up like top moments of Evo history, you're bound to see like probably, I'd say, at least 2 Smash clips in there. Easy, you know.
So they were Ninja was gonna put 500K in a pot,
bro.
And I will post a clip in right there for
like
you guys.
500,000, yeah. See.
And he has the clip. He has the actual clip of him talking about it. So.
Yeah, I'll definitely, I'm gonna peep that. See, like, that's sad, dude. Like, they stopped him. No, you can't pay our players, but we're not gonna pay them either. We're not gonna do shit for, like, it's like, what? Like, it's just like it's a loss, you know? Nobody wins. I don't know what Nintendo gains out of not, you know, getting involved with stuff like this. Yo, JT, what's going on, man? How have you been? I haven't seen you in forever, bro.
What's up, JT?
Yes, sir. Hey, JT, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Hit that link right there.
Yeah, they definitely be.
And follow,
bro. And Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy's a ride or die, bro. Rudy's always gonna be, you know, like, the only time he wouldn't be is if he's at work or he's, you know, sleeping or something. So, you know, he's always shows love, you know. Smash is actually mad fun to watch on high level. Nintendo really just doesn't want. Exactly, dude. It's like, it's so fun because, like, I understand that they don't want to be considered a, you know, quote unquote fighting game or whatever, but it's like, you still just can't deny, like, the presence it's had over the years. You know, like, it's had such a big presence at Evo, at Combo Breaker, at like every major CEO, everything. So, you know, they gotta nudes. Oh shit. Yeah, HBox only getting 70 bones for 5th place.
Thank you for the follow.
Like $70 for 5th place at a major. Like, what's the point? What is actually the point of playing? You know what I mean? There's no point. At that point, you might as well just go work, like, minimum wage job for the day and, like, you know, make $80. You know, it's like, dude.
And that's why a lot of the I'm gonna keep and talking to, you know, Hook, and, you know, talking to a lot of video game content creators, you know, people that compete in these games, is like, why? What they have the mentality like, why would I go and pay all this money to go
fly out to
fly
wherever.
to majors and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I fly out to these majors, I place top 3 and I get paid only like 2K, and that's just the cost of what I spent to get out here. And for all that, I could just stream
Right from home.
Right from home, and make the same amount of money, or even more. And that's why and that's why I appreciate bums tournaments so much. Please, you guys, I need you guys to go to elite bumps tournaments at least once in your life because they pay. He pays the players. Wawa after winning got 9K. That's more than
Yeah.
probably than a lot of majors, than combo breakers, CEO. It's a lot more than any of that. So it's like you guys don't pay. Like these people don't pay you, and they got the money. But that's a
Yeah,
whole
they just
different
I
story.
don't. Yeah, like I mean, there's some tours like I guess like the Capcom fighters they somewhat pay out for like well the CPT finals and shit. You know, I think it's what 100K or something like that. But that's like one of the rare cases. You know, a lot of these other games like especially for like some of the majors, you're not getting shit. Yeah, like you said, like you pay. You know, you have to pay out of pocket to go fly out to these places and play in these majors with a chance of if you do win first place, then you might get like or like 2K or something, you know, that barely covers you break even. You have to work twice as hard just to break even, so you're not really making any winnings, you know, and then you gotta fly back and it's like, well shit, I just wasted my time and, you know, I guess I got my money back, but I had to respend it already. So yeah, there's just like no you know, it's very just off putting. Like there's no point to really playing in these majors like that, you know. NLBC was gas in tournaments where yeah, dude, and that's another thing is that like I think players aren't very appreciative of like tournament organizers, because I think Spooky was like getting yeah, I think Spooky was getting a lot of like hate messages or like certain things that were just like going on. I don't remember exactly what the scenario was, but like it literally drove him to be like, you know, like I work really hard to put these tournaments together, and I've been doing this very consistently for years. And you know what? Like fuck you guys, you know, because it's like if you don't really appreciate all the like work behind production and all that stuff, then like none of you fuckers will eat. You know what I mean? Like we'll just y'all do your own tourneys. But like frankly, I'm tired of it, you know. And like to me, I can't really blame him. Because, you know, if you're just going to shit on, like, all that hard work and all the effort that you've been doing for, like, years, then, like, why would I keep providing that for you, you know? They're giving him hard... Yeah, for Texas players, yeah, because, like, the connection was real fucked up from East Coast to, you know, and it's, like, unstable.
At the end of the day, that's not his fault.
Exactly, you know? And like I think he even had the rule set too, where it's like yeah, like only East Coast, and it's like yeah, like that's fine, you know. He would pick and choose players. Yeah. Sounds like a Wi-Fi problem. Spooky literally, yeah, he did, bro. Like he's been doing that shit for years, man, years, you know. And it's just sad. Actually, I'm gonna hydrate. Hold on. I had a nice cold water here.
Nice cold water. Nice cold water.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Where's the cam at? All right, I'll turn the cam on for y'all. Wait, it's gonna fuck everything up. Is it? Oh, it won't.
No.
My hair's fucked up. See, you see what I'm saying? Don't worry about my bed either. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta... Oh yeah, you know.
It's a fella on it.
You know, we were talking about fighting games, and I kind of got dressed up a little bit, you know. So you know, I had to rock the Akira shirt. And
keep the shirt.
Yes, sir. The Naruto. Okay. No. I actually won this shirt on a Street Fighter stream. Last year, because that's when Akira came out. And they were doing like a whole promotion, and surprisingly, I won. I was like, oh shit, you know. And then they were like, yeah, just you know, put your address here, blah blah blah. I was like, for sure. And so I got a Akira shirt now. Yeah.
Hey, Josh, drop that Addy.
I got
it. You know, I figured I'd just put the cam on for the last few minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, the people asked me to do it, I gotta do it. You know, I gotta do it for them.
You getting face cam review for the last 5 minutes.
Right. Oh, there is back to sorry. I'll touch on this quick because I know we are getting to the end of this. But you guys will have exclusive merch to look at during Evo.
Okay.
Fuck, where's that shirt? Hold on, I'm gonna go try to find one of the shirts that I got there when I was at Evo. If you guys are familiar with Tekken commentators, you'll see this, and it might even be back there. To be honest, it's at like a 10-0 booth. Let me see.
Okay. Oh, I actually got my own shirt. Yeah, Rudy, go ahead, donate to the cause, my brother. That rug is like 300. I needed to go in my office. Yes, sir. Oh, hey yo.
Yeah, so they're
Oh, no, not my own shirt.
so yeah, they're like if you're familiar with like Tekken or you watch like quite a bit of Tekken, they're like two prominent Tekken commentators. And one of those guys, one with like the big beard, he's got like his own Twitch channel, Avoiding the Puddle. He's fucking hilarious, dude. So definitely go check him out, you know. But yeah, there's like all types of exclusive merch there. You know, Arcade Shock, like I remember you talking about like controllers, like custom controllers and stuff. There's, you know, there's like everything's at Evo, you know. Oh, also that keychain I was talking about. If you do go, yo, KB, please, you, Gats, and if Rudy gets in, go to Wave Chan's booth because she has the fire shit. So this is the keychain I was talking about with Jin on the front, and then Gambit and Magneto on the back, and she has like a bunch of like stuff like that. She has like Tekken minis. They have like Marvel minis. Yeah, it's Wave Chan, I believe. She's awesome. Please go support her.
We'll be there, man. That is tough.
Yeah. From Wave Chan, right, Gats? Yeah, she's awesome. She'll be there. She should be there at Evo. She was there at 2019, and I was like, I think I got my what's that shit? The poster. You guys have seen that Mega Man Zero poster, right? I got that from her as well. Yeah.
That's tough.
Dude. Nago shirt, you got that for me, Gats. You got that for me. They might have that there though too. Again, you know, might have it available there. But yeah, I'm jealous of you guys. You guys get to play SF6. You know, but just be ready for that line because I know that line's gonna be crazy, bro. Yeah, that line is gonna be wild. But I'm still jealous, you know. Think I go to Evo next year, I should have a car by then, dude. If you can, JT, please go to Evo. It's such an experience to like go to.
We will be there. I'll be there next year as well.
If you like fighting, if you even have like a slight interest in fighting games or just like watching them, just go. You won't regret it, bro. It's so fun. But I'll go next year for sure. Yeah, dude. I have to just plan that shit out like a lot better and like actually map it out, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are gonna have a blast. So I'm excited for y'all.
I will be going. Oh, I will be going live while I'm down there. So, you know, I'll be going live on my Twitch to be specifically. So
there it is, twitch.tv Kbmay. Hey, I'm plugging it once again. I know you're probably tired of me plugging it. I don't give a fuck though. I'm telling you, go follow him, man. Go follow him. Do it. Don't miss the Evo live streams, man. He's gonna be doing the IRL stream there, showing y'all all the shit, having a good time. It's gonna be good, man. You know, it's gonna be a great time. Yeah, man. Shit. kind of just vibing now. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Hey, did you guys like this podcast or what? Yeah, you guys want to see more of this? We're gonna have more people on very soon too. You know, we'll get the whole gang together. We're gonna get more people on here. I'm excited to have like a lot more voices involved and just like different perspectives on things, on like topics we all talk about. You know, yeah, dude. Honestly, I really fucked with this heavy. Like y'all really showed love and you know, like hanging out. Like I think I enjoy talking to like, you know, people, especially in chat and like KB and then whoever else is gonna be on eventually. Like, I may get your channel shut down. I doubt that. Yeah. KB voice smoothing. Ver's getting dethroned.
Nah, chill.
Hell no.
Hey, that boy Phantom. Hey, he's like,
hell nah.
He slid on it like, I'm that guy. But we will definitely.
Oh, we're doing this again, bro. We're doing this again for sure, bro. Because this was like, I think this is probably the most fun I've had on stream in a very long time, you know? So I want more of this, you know?
Yep.
Can't wait, man. This is a neat ass, dude. I'm telling you, bro. And like, the key, once we get like you on the show for like as a guest, or if you want to stay on, bro, whoever wants to just like stay on the show, let me know, because a Kbmay House podcast. Okay, I'm gonna be real, Rudy. I would love that, but you know that's gonna be chaotic as fuck. You know that's gonna be chaotic. Bro, but no, I'm saying though, dude, like, when more people like get, shut up, hi. oh no, he's agreeing. Okay, never mind, my fault. I mean, don't shut up. Yeah, bro, once we get like more people on, like more guests, and you know, people on just talking, you know, getting different perspectives, that's what's really gonna be like, zing, you know, for me. Like, I'm gonna be really engaged in this. Not to say I wasn't engaged today. I was fully in, but like, it's just nice gonna be hearing like so many different takes, you know. So yeah, but not for real, dude. Y'all, you know, y'all in there, yeah, for real. So like I was, oh, my fault. Go ahead. Nah, for real, bro. It'll be too chaotic, you know.
It'd
be way too chaotic. It'd be fun, but you know, we wouldn't even get past like topic 1. Not for real, like.
Shit. Oh man.
All right, well, I know KB's got a pretty busy schedule ahead of him. Got some things going. I don't want to take too much of his time up, you know. He's got another podcast, I believe, going, right?
Yep, I got another podcast in the next 10 minutes, so.
Shit, I've been holding up your time too much. Okay, all right.
Bro, look, you are fine, my brother. I've enjoyed this time with you guys.
Bro,
We're about to be talking about some anime, so.
Oh, there you go. The Syndicate, right? It's a Syndicate podcast.
Syndicate.
There it is.
But hey.
Go on and tune in into KB's stream. He's going to be, you know, continuing over there. I'm sure he'll give you all the details on the Syndicate rundown and everything going on. KB, is there anything else you'd like to, you know, add on before we head on out of this?
Hey, I just want to say I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning. Welcome to the Uncanny Vibes. Lead it with the Mr. Uncanny Phantom himself and his co-host, Kbmay. It's been a pleasure being your co-host, my brother, and it's been a pleasure hanging out, talking about fighting games with the fam. Hey, until next time, we out.
Hey,
Foot dive.
Thank you. KB, I also just wanted to thank KB again for, you know, doing this on the spur of a moment and just being active with this and, you know, like getting me started, helping me through all this. He's been massive help in this podcast and getting this started, man. So please make sure y'all go follow him up. Go check out his Syndicate podcast to talk about anime. I know all of you motherfuckers watch anime in here, so, you know, go ahead and check that out. man, until next time, we're gonna have more people on here. It's gonna be live, y'all. It's gonna be live. We're gonna be active as fuck. And yeah, man, much love to everybody, bro. Much love to all 9 of you people up in here watching this that have been engaging, following the whole shot, man. Much love to everybody, bro, for real. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.